Now on the APEC VIP hotline, cutting-edge training for the serious athlete, apecgo.com. Joining us now, the Longview Lobos head football coach, John King. How you doing, Coach?
Doing fine, Bryan.
Well, tell me a little bit about what this open date's been like for you after the loss to Mesquite.
Well, it's been a long 2 weeks, I'll tell you that. I know these kids are ready to play another game, and so am I. But had to get some things ironed out, and thought we had a productive week and addressed some issues and can just try and improve as a football team.
What kind of things did you have to iron out?
Well, we really stressed ball security after our poor, performance we had against Mesquite with 9 fumbles and 5 lost. Tried to, eliminate some missed assignments that we were continuing to make, and just try to clean things up and get better as a player and get better as a team.
And what kind of issues did you have to deal with?
I do. Issues? It wasn't too bad. I didn't have to worry about game planning. We just had to worry about trying to make sure that we got people healthy and got some people put in the right place and just get our football team ready for the next district game.
So when you're in an open date like this and you're coming off a week like that, that's 2 weeks to sit and stew about something like that. That's got to be brutal.
It's not fun, to be quite honest with you. We hadn't been in this situation, I think, since '01. Somebody said the last time we lost our district opener, and I can't remember the last time we lost going into open week. But needless to say, it's time to play another game. And, we got to flush what happened against Mesquite and get ready for what's down the road. Did your team, you think, let down after the big win over Lufkin? No, I thought our kids played hard, played with great effort. We just we didn't play a good ball game. Made too many mistakes, and I don't think any of them were from lack of effort and lack of willing, trying to win. We had that from everybody, and it just a frustrating night, and but hopefully our kids will rebound from that. And I know they're ready to prove that they're a good football team.
So you start out the year with the loss to Coppell, and then you run out 3 people. I mean, just blow out North Little Rock, Marshall, and Lufkin, and then you come back with a game like that against Mesquite. Do you have a feeling yet for how good your football team can be?
Well, I think we can be a good football team. We got to quit making silly mistakes, and some of that's from inexperience, and playing some good people is another part of it. The people we've lost to are pretty dang good.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can see that looking at what Coppell's done, and Mesquite 6-0, and playing with a lot of momentum right now, and a lot of confidence. But we don't have any weak sisters on our schedule, so to speak. Everything we got's either a top 10 team or rivalry game, so we got to be ready to play every week. And sometimes that takes its toll on the team, and particularly an inexperienced young team like we have on the offensive side of the ball.
It's a grind right now. Talk about the way your offensive team, I mean, obviously the turnovers were a concern, but beyond that, if you can get past looking at that, how are they progressing?
Well, we were all disappointed in our effort against Mesquite, and I think that there were some other issues we needed to try to improve on other than ball security. We need to try to win first down, and that was a reason for a lot of the lackluster performance we had on offense. We didn't get the positive yard, the big gains on first down, and put us in some second and longs, and had some incompletions, put us in third and longs, and then, it's just difficult for our football team to overcome that. So, if we went on first down, put our offense on schedule, and be able to open the playbook up a little bit more and not, be so dead-gum one-dimensional. When teams know it's third and long, you ain't got many options. And any coach will tell you that third and long playbook's not as good as that third and short or second and medium.
No, not at all. How good is Rockwall Heath? Tell me what you know about them.
Rockwall Heath is an outstanding football team. Coach Moss has done an excellent job there in his tenure. Got 3 Division I commits on defense, 2 big defensive linemen who remind me a lot of what we saw against Coppell, and a big linebacker that's committed to Baylor, I believe. But got a lot of returns on that side of the ball, so that is their strong suit. And offensively, they're starting to hit their stride, and they're a spread team. They like to throw it, and they've got a go-to guy, 14, the receiver, and the running back, Rico Henderson, sophomore. They like to get him the ball in different ways.
How do they compare to anybody that you've played so far?
Well, defensively a lot like Coppell, and offensively, with the exception of the quarterback, he doesn't compare to what we saw with Mesquite as far as athletically. He throws the ball just as good, but he's not that type of athlete. They will try to run him a little bit, but they're going to spread the ball around, and try to screen you and misdirect you and stuff, and get the ball in the perimeter.
Now, based on your situation with the offense against Mesquite, if you had been able to kind of hang on to the football, would that have been what kind of ball game would we have seen?
Well, I don't think we'd have been a 33-7 ball game. Our defense did a great job of holding the 4 field goals. It could have been 4 touchdowns. I mean, because they were out there back to back on some turnovers, and they just kept playing. And like I said, held them to field goals, and if those had been touchdowns, it'd been half 100. And when it gets to that, it gets very demoralizing. And but I think the kids realize that they played hard and got after them, and they're a better football team than what they showed, and they're ready to prove it.
All right, and based on what you've seen so far in the district, how's it shaking out? Who are you seeing as being the power teams in this district right now? And are you one of those power teams?
Well, the jury's still out on that. We're 0-1. We've got to win one before we can be considered a power team. But we'd like to think we can compete for a playoff spot. And if we want to get another district title, we're going to need some help. And it's basically what I told the kids. The only thing that we've lost is controlling our own destiny to a district championship. We can still get in the playoffs. We're going to have to beat some good teams. Mesquite, of course, is a class of the race, and Rockwall East not far behind. Mesquite Horn, who is our next opponent, may not be a drop either. I hadn't seen them on tape, but knowing Rodney Webb and the guys they got back, I would have to say that they'd have to be in contention for a spot. And, you hate to, guess on the other 3 with Tyler Lee, Rockwall, and North Mesquite, because the history of this district says anybody can be beaten on any given night, and you're going to have to play each night, and we know that, and it'll be some tough competition down the road.
Nothing new, is it, Coach?
Never is.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck this coming week against Rockwall Heath. Thanks very much for coming on with us today.
Thank you.
All right, Coach John King from the Longview Lobos on Bryan Houston Sports Radio Live on 99.3 Talk FM.